Good morning, you guys, and welcome to Cup of Joe with Jordy. I'm your host, and today I am joined with
Ian.
Hope you guys are having a good one. We are live on PilotTV, the Pilot Player Connect app, pilotgames.com/PilotTV, YouTube Live, and Twitch, both under the names Mega Soda.
Oh yeah, and we got a bunch of new bars getting the Pilot TV stream into them, and it's a lot of fun because now you guys can watch Pilot TV 24/7, 7 days a week. It's going to be a lot of fun, but here's those places that just got installed over the last few days. We got VFW Coon Rapids, Woody's Bar and Grill, Harbor Bar and Restaurant, Frank's Bar, Broadway Bar, VFW Forest Lake, Neighbors Eatery and Saloon, Villa Bar and Grill, and so many more.
Oh yeah, we got the 152 Club, we got Wild Bill's Sports Saloon in Blaine, we got Ditto's Bar, we got Carboni's Pizzeria in Pub Oak Park Heights, we got Clay's Wild Bill's Sports Saloon in Woodbury. We also have Neighbors on the Rum, I like that name, and we also have Sleepy Eye Servicemen's Club.
Yeah, sounds like a bunch of great bars. Some of our top bars in our standings are getting those Pilot TVs, so I'm super excited. But I'm also super excited about today's giant jackpots we have available.
Oh yeah, starting it off is that Vikings Bingo jackpot. It is looking great. It did not go out yesterday, so you guys will have another chance at it today, going at you from 12 to 1, 25-cent cards, and you guys will get a chance at $9,884.
Yeah, definitely a great jackpot on that one, but not quite as large as the Jackpot Hunter $1 edition major, because we were able to give out the minor just yesterday. It was the John Squared broadcast able to give that one out, but now we got I forget who's broadcasting today. I think it might be Hot Take Higgins and Ben trying to give out the jackpot today, and that's $22,768 they're going to be trying to give out, and it's a 53 ball coverall. And so if you get in 53 balls or less, you're taking home a huge chunk of cash. I'm definitely going to be there from 4 to 6.
Oh yeah, and speaking of jackpots, we gave out 3 just yesterday, starting off with Josh over at Roadside, taking home $1,147. We also had Fufu over at American Legion Rice, taking home that $4,330 jackpot. But we had one more going out yesterday, and it was It's My Turn over at American Legion Mooreshead, taking home $761.
Yeah, a really good jackpot going out. All of those jackpots were really nice, but we had a lot of really nice jackpots go out in the E-tabs, and we always have a lot. And so we're checking out HR Pesty specifically because they were able to not take home just one, but 4 different jackpots in the E-tabs in all different games. One in Let's Go Wild, that was $750. Then in Ruby's Adventure, they took home another $750. Well, the $750 didn't stop there, as they got another one in Wild Walleye. And then the final jackpot of the day was in Home on the Range, where someone was able to take home the max jackpot of $1,500.
Oh yeah, so make sure you guys are checking out all of our different E-tabs. We have so many for you guys to choose from, but we are going to be checking in with Woodbury, Minnesota to see what the weather's looking like today, and it's looking like you guys are going to have a beautiful day. It's going to be a high of 52 with all sunshine and just a few clouds with maybe a light breeze throughout the day. Sounds like a beautiful fall day to me.
Yeah, sounds awesome. Heading into a nice fall night, as there as few passing clouds, otherwise generally clear. Low of 38 degrees, winds south at 5 to 10 miles per hour.
And it's going to be a low of 38, but don't worry, it's not below freezing like it has been the past couple days, so that is something to be a little excited about. But you should definitely be excited about this Viking bingo that we have on the line for you guys.
Yeah, it's coming just 10 minutes right after we get off air, and you're going to have a shot at $9,884. I'm sure that's not the last time we're going to talk about this jackpot, because it is a huge one. But let's talk about the shakeups that have happened in our standings, or the tight races.
Oh yeah, it's looking like it's just the tight races we're going to be looking at today, but everyone's getting those points up and higher. We got SNS officially in that 200,000 point club. Super exciting to see. We were counting the wins yesterday at lunchtime, and I knew that they could do it.
Oh yeah, I know. Awesome to see them in that 200,000 point club, but I'm watching out for a race between some top tier players, and that is the race that is now happening between SNS and Lucky Tim. Lucky Tim, he's been kind of slow rolling it over there there in the twiking zone, just sitting in that right in the middle of the 200,000 point club. Now he has a new person in that 200,000 point club, and I think SNS is coming up fast.
Oh yeah, and I also have my eye on Elsa in that 4th place spot because she is right outside that 200,000 point club. She only needs 7,000 points to win, and we all know Elsa, if she wants something done, she's gonna go do it.
Oh yeah, but let's head on over to the location side of these standings, as we had one shakeup in these standings where the number 6 location was able to move up a spot. It was Carboni's Pizzeria and Pub, Oak Park Heights, getting 281,000 points on the season so far, bumping back Lakefront Bar in La Center, a long-time top 5 location.
Super crazy. Well, Lucky Tim's usually over at Lakefront Bar, but he's been shaking it up lately, and he's been playing on American Legion Shakopee, so they haven't been able to ride on his back.
Ah, that may be the case, and so that is the big shakeup that's happening. I mean, Carboni's Pizzeria and Pub, Oak Park Heights, a big-time location, but I'm watching out for that race in the 1st and 2nd place spot. They just keep on going back and forth at it, but Corner Bar Goodhue has been able to separate now with 541,000 points, but VFW Spring Lake Park does not let them run away with it very easily, as they have 527,000 points. And if you guys want to put this into perspective, there's nobody else in the 400,000 point club, and so these locations have been the top of the top.
Oh yeah, for sure. It will definitely need a big shakeup if anyone wants to catch up with them. They have been running away with it this season.
Oh yeah, but we also love our E-Tab, so we like to spotlight a E-Tab every single broadcast. Oh yeah. And this broadcast, our E-Tab is Diesel Freaks.
Yeah, it's a ton of fun. I don't know why we don't showcase this one for Spooky Week. It's got some monsters, some ghouls. I think it's a little scary.
Yeah, it gives me like a Halloween Mad Max vibe.
Definitely, that is the best way to put it.
Yeah, and so definitely check out Diesel Freaks. Awesome games, awesome free play rounds. But we also have 50 different shareable E-Tab games.
Yeah, definitely go check them out. I mean, they're 85% payout, and there's so many different themes and fun things for everyone, especially with those huge prizes up to $1,500, as well as all bets having those small bets between 50 cents and $5. You absolutely can't beat it.
No, you can't not. Maybe you could beat it with our live bingo, because we always have some really great live bingo. We got Jackpot 125-cent cards right after Vikings bingo. That runs from 1 all the way till 4 o'clock, and there's a bunch of great jackpots in that. You got a mega jackpot sitting at $28,546. You can win that in 48 balls or less. A major sitting at $2,344, 50 balls or less, and a minor sitting at $26.34. Just went out yesterday. That's sitting at 50 balls or less.
Oh yeah, but don't worry, as you guys play, it clicks up super quickly, so we need you guys to get enrolled for those amounts to click up. But you might as well stick around right after, because we'll be jumping into that one game of Lucky 4 Bingo right at 4 p.m. for our happy hour show. You guys definitely won't want to miss it. You guys will get a chance at $44,295 if you hit those lucky numbers.
Oh yeah, and if you're not able to hit it, there's actually 2 other jackpots that are available in that game. And so if you miss on that one, there's 2 other great jackpots, and then there's always a nice must-go at the end that you guys can win. So definitely come right at 4 p.m. for the start of our happy hours, because it's always Lucky 4 Bingo, and then from 4 to 6, Jackpot Hunter $1 edition, where there is one jackpot that I definitely have my eyes out on. But first, we're gonna go over that mega jackpot that's sitting at $100K. You can win you can win it in 45 balls or less, and it should be clicking up pretty soon, as we are just watching and waiting for it to click up to 46 balls or 47 balls. I'm not sure where it goes next, but the major is the one we're actually looking out for.
Yeah, definitely the jackpot to watch today. It is at $22,768 if you hit it in 53 balls or less.
Yeah, definitely the best jackpot in that $1 edition, but the minor's not too bad, as it's $286 and 50 balls or less.
Oh yeah, definitely want to make sure you're playing a little bit of Jackpot Hunter, because that's how you earn points for the Jackpot Hunter standings, and there is officially some shakeups happening.
Oh yeah, and I'm glad to see it, as that 4-way tie in 6th place has been broken up by Wolfstein, who was able able to move from 6th place, tying up Jim Rocks at American Legion Stillwater. They both now have 21,000 points. But where did that tie go? Now it's bumped back to 7th place, and then it's a 3-way tie. All of them with 20,000 points. It's Pee-wee at TJ's On and Off Sale, Player at Broadway Pizza Maple Grove, and Joni at Bleachers.
Oh, yeah, but I mean, everyone is only about 1,000 points separating them. So if anyone gets a big win or anything, things can shake up quickly.
Yeah.
We also had a shakeup happening at the top of our standings.
Yeah, an absolutely crazy shakeup that happened. I can't believe that one away is no longer one away.
I know. Now he's 2 away because Bull pushed him back to 3rd, and now Bull is in that 2nd place spot playing at Corner Bar Gut Hugh now with 31,000 points.
Yeah, just 9,000 points behind the #1 player, Yags 370 at the Riverboat Depot.
Yeah.
But
it's looking like the Yags got some points too.
Yeah, he did get some wins yesterday, but Bull has been accumulating them really quickly, and so we'll see if that can turn into a race later on in the season. But let's talk about the races in the location side of these standings, because we have a bunch of big-time ties.
Oh, yeah, not to mention locations getting kicked out like Monty Sports Bar and Titan Sports
Wow.
Saloon. These standings are highly competitive, so you guys definitely need to be on your A game to stay in them.
Wow, Titan Sports Saloon, a long time in our top 10, but
Yeah.
is now bumped out because Neeson's Gaylord was able to get out of that 10th place tie with those 2 locations and tie up Bleachers and Maplewood. They both have 34,000 points.
Oh, yes, but now we have half of the standings in the 50,000 point club or higher. Actually, all of them are 60,000 points or higher right now,
Wow.
so definitely some big moves happening.
Yeah, but not quite as big as American Legion Rice being able to tie up the #3 location, Corner Bar and Goodhue. They both now have 61,000 points, but it just feels like they fall out of a tie. They hop back into a tie, they
Yep.
fall out of a tie, and then they're back in a tie when we check in the next day. It is just absolutely madness in that 3rd place spot.
Oh, yeah, with Corner Bar Goodhue pushing back Riverboat Depot all the way back to 5th, American Legion Rice got a little lonely, had to tie it back up with them.
Oh, yeah, that's for sure. But I'm always watching out that race between Pappy's Cafe 2 and Coon Rapids in 2nd place with
Yeah.
68,000 points, and Country Lounge in St. Paul with just 71,000 points. I mean, 3 wins separating that. That between locations is nothing.
Oh, yeah, no, definitely little neck and neck competition happening, so we'll have to see how that plays out. But don't worry, guys, you guys will get a chance at some Skull Bingo tonight uninterrupted, since we had both of our PGL days this week already. So Skull Bingo will be coming at you guys from 6 to 10 today. They're $1 cards like always, and then we have some great prizes on the line, like our coverall that is at $6,259 if you hit it in 50 balls or less. We also have a large frame at $4,774 if you hit it in 43 balls or less. And we also have that line prize that goes out all the time. It's at $171 with 10 balls or less.
Yeah, definitely some of my favorite games is that Skull Bingo. But you talked about how we just finished up our PGL nights, and those nights were Mega Soda Game Night. It's 6:40 every single Tuesday. There's a bunch of great PGL points and jackpots available in that one, but there's also a lot of them in Wild Wednesday. And it's me and John who come to you guys trying to give out jackpots from 7 to 9 every single Wednesday, and we weren't able to give out a single jackpot during our games then, so all the Wipeout Blackout jackpots are rolling the next week. All the jackpot jungle jackpot is rolling over the next week,
Yeah.
and it's going to be a lot of fun.
Oh, yeah, you guys will get a chance at that $7,643 jackpot if you play around on next Wednesday night.
Oh yeah, but make sure you guys come out this Sunday as we are having Vikings game day. This happens 30 minutes before every single Vikings kickoff, so we're going to be here right at 11:30, 30 minutes before that kickoff with the Baltimore Ravens.
Oh, yeah, make sure you guys are sticking around and playing on that Sunday game day. But if you guys are planning on playing on any of these PGL days, a great thing for you to do is signing up at pgl.world to become a member of the Pilot Gambling League. You guys will compete for points and have access to insider information like a monthly newsletter. So make sure you guys sign up at pgl.world today.
And we got some new players joining up, and our PGL member spotlight is Rosie KO 57, Dirty D 6,996, Derek Beth 6, Beth M.
Bethumpant.
Bethempant, Sneakers, Bar, Badia, Buck and Rod all joining that PGL member spotlight. Definitely like those names. They're a lot of fun.
Oh, yeah. So once you guys sign up and become a new member, go over to the Player Connect, sign in. And once you're signed in, click that sports link right above your player icon to kickstart your PGL points. And you can choose 5 squares for the Vikings versus Ravens games on our e-tip boards. Make sure you click those 5 squares before Sunday, November 7th, before the game starts. You guys will get points awarded for the first, second, third, and fourth quarter of the game. You can play for free in that Player Connect app and earn those PGL points.
Oh yeah, you just have to go into that Player Connect app and you can pick them right now. You don't have to wait till Sunday to pick them out. You can start picking them at the beginning of the week. It's super easy, but we had some winners getting some PGL points in those e-tip boards. The getting third place was a longtime player. I don't know if you could call him third place, as he's probably the #1 player in these e-tip boards, but it's Lou Bear taking home 1,000 PGL points. We also had Yak2102 taking home 1,500 PGL points. But then that final, that #1 player, it's none other than the guy in the back room right now, Jay Ruggs, taking home 3,000 PGL points.
Oh, yeah. Kickstarting their PGL points. But these standings for PGL are absolutely insane, and they're definitely going to need a little bit more than just a couple thousand if they want to make it in.
That's for sure, as we are watching out the races between some of these players. And I'm watching out for Gramps over at Gino's Bar and Grill, who's closing in on the 1 million point club with 969,000 points. Could definitely do it over this weekend. But I'm also congratulating Sloppy for being that player that has joined in that 1 million point club.
I know. Now we have 7 out of 10 of these players in the 1 million point club or higher. Absolutely crazy. I'm hoping within the next couple weeks, everyone in these standings will be in the 1 million point club.
Oh yeah, I'm definitely watching out on one other race in the PGL standings, and that's Bryzo and Forget You D. Bryzo has 1,246,000 points, was getting wins yesterday, but not enough to keep up with Forget You D at VFW Austin, who now has 1,279,000 points. They're both out there getting wins, competing for those PGL points.
Oh yeah, but it's looking like SpongeBob hasn't been out to place that recently, so he's definitely going to need to step it up, or else Forget You D could potentially even come up and swipe that second place spot.
Yeah, definitely is closing in on it. Could do it in another PGL night. But congratulations to Voided. He's been absolutely dominating this season, and right now has been separating himself as that #1 player with 1,595,000 points.
Oh yeah, they are highly competitive, just like these location standings, because there absolutely has been some shakeups. I can't believe it. These 2 locations have been swapping and switching every couple weeks, and Neighborhood Tavern and Effie stole that first place spot back from VFW Northfield this week. Absolutely crazy.
Oh yeah, but that's, I mean, so little compared to the, I mean, that is the top standing switch up. But we also had the switch ups in 9th and 10th place and 5th and 6th place.
Oh, I didn't even see these.
Yes, you got Neeson's Gaylord moving up from 10th place into 9th place, bumping back Beck's Pub and Beckard. And you also had Howie's Sports Bar and Grill moving up to 5th place, bumping back Root River Saloon 2 in Lanesboro.
I mean, Root River has had an absolutely huge jump just from Tuesday night, and so I'm not surprised that they did a little bit of a cool off and got pushed back just 1 spot. But I mean, they jumped up like 4 places in these standings, so just 1 getting pushed back isn't that bad.
No, definitely not bad. I'm definitely just watching out because it's super tight between every one of these locations. They're all primed and ready to flip and flop with each other because it is just so tight-knit in the PGL standings.
Oh yeah, I mean, all of them are in the 3 million point club or higher. That is so crazy. I don't think it's happened before in our seasons that it's gotten this high this early.
Exactly. But if you want to stay in the know with everything Pilot Games so that you can be on the top of your game, you definitely have to go give us a like and follow on our Facebook page. Search up Pilot Games, you'll see our logo. That way you can see weekly bingo schedules, event details, and reminders, big progressive player picks, and so much more.
Oh yeah, definitely go over to our Facebook. It's the hub of everything, but it also has that link tree that'll show you the locations that you guys can play Pilot Games all over Minnesota, as well as that shows you all of the links to our other social medias like Instagram and Twitter for all of you guys to interact with. It's a great place to be.
Well, it's about that time for us to sign off and get ready for some Vikings bingo. But before we do that, we got one more thing we got to go over, and that is the charity spotlight of the week. And this week, it's the Minneapolis Northeast Lions Club.
Oh, yeah. They have been together since 1940. Wow. The Northeast Lions Club have been dedicated to serving people in the Northeast Minneapolis and St. Paul Village. They are hands-on volunteers and active fundraisers.
Oh, yeah, and if you want to support them, head over to the 1029 bar. Their nickname is the Tenor, and it's a favorite Northeast Minneapolis neighborhood bar located near the intersection of Marshall Street Northeast and Broadway. The 1029 bar is open every day from 10 a.m. to 2 a.m. The 1029 is proudly partnered with the Snack Shack, featuring Bon Appetit's magazine's top-rated lobster rolls in the nation.
Oh, yeah.
The Snack Shack operates the kitchen inside the 1029 bar.
Oh, yeah, so make sure you guys are going out, getting some good food, playing some Pilot today. Have a good one, and remember, when you play Pilot games, your community wins.
See you in 10 minutes. Now with 41,000 points in 7th place, we got Municipal Liquor Store in Akeley. 6th place, it's the American Legion Shakopee with 46,000 points, really closing in on that 50,000 point club. But with exactly 50,000 points in that 50,000 point club in 5th place, we got Corner Bar in Goodhue, a top location in multiple standings. 3rd place, we have a two-way tie between two top locations, American Legion Rice and a Riverboat Depot in Sartell. They both have 58,000 points. 2nd place, it's Pappy's Cafe 2 in Coon Rapids with 62,000 points. Wow. But then that number 1 location has been really, really hot this season, and that's Country Lounge at St. Paul with 69,000 points, holding on to that 1st place spot.
Well, 4 to 6, 7 days a week, we play Jackpot Hunter for those happy hours from Monday through Friday. Of course, we broadcast live for those 2 hours, and you don't want to miss a moment of it.
There it is,
53 balls.
Hey guys, and we love supporting charities here at Pilot Games, and every time you guys play Pilot Games, you're giving a portion of that cash to charities, and so we like to spotlight a specific charity every single week, and this week no different, as Eagles Area 2228 in Rochester is our charity spotlight of the week.
It's a great one. They got people helping people. The goal of their nonprofit organization from Rochester is to help the Fraternal Order of Eagles uphold and nourish the values of home, family, and community that are so necessary. And seems so often ignored and trampled in today's society. Have you ever thought about how much you could change things just by volunteering?
Oh yeah, well, you can do a lot of things by volunteering, by playing Pilot games, by giving your time to your community. And so if you want to head over to this location, you can support Eagles Area in Rochester, and all you gotta do is head over to Eagles Area in Rochester. They got great deals all week long. They got Monday a 1/3 pound burger that's $4.25, a spaghetti with meatball or fettuccine alfredo $8.75. You got Wednesday, you got a roasted chicken with mashed potatoes, gravy, coleslaw, and a dinner roll. You can get that for $8.50. Beef and fish tacos on Thursday for $3.50, and a Friday fish dinner with fries, or baked potato, dinner roll, and coleslaw for only $14. So all really great deals all week long.
That is for sure. And just remember, guys, when you play Pilot games, your community wins.
Hey guys, and we're getting into some Vikings bingo, but we're in the Cup of Joe studio right now.
Yeah,
So we'll be, Scotty beaming us up over to the other, to the Vikings bingo studio in just a second.
Let's do it. But I like hanging out here in the back room for just a few minutes because we'll let you know that we are broadcasting live on Pilot TV, the Pilot Player Connect app, pilotgames.com/PilotTV, YouTube Live, and the Twitch app. Our channel name is on both is Megasoda.
Are you prepared?
I'm ready.
Okay, it gets your stomach a little nauseous when it happens. Okay, 3, 2, 1, Scotty. Woo!
Oh, there we go.
We are here in the Vikings bingo studio.
I didn't know what to do with all those knobs and fancy phalanges, lavage.
Exactly. But yeah, you talked about that great jackpot we're trying to give out right now, $9,891. Just till we get enrolled. Oh,
I was just practicing using the knobs and newfangled things.
I get it. But some super exciting news is that we've been having Pilot TVs being installed in a bunch of different locations.
That is correct. Over at the VFW Coon Rapids, Woody's Bar and Grill, Harbor Bar and Restaurant, Frankie's Bar, Broadway Bar, VFW Forest Lake, Neighbors Eatery and Saloon, Villa Bar and Grill, 152 Club.
Yeah, Wild Bill's Sports Saloon in Blaine, Ditto's Bar, Carboni's Pizzeria and Pub, Oak Park Heights, Clay's, Wild Bill's Sports Saloon in Woodbury, Neighbors on the Rum, and Sleepy Eye Serviceman Club.
Yeah, fun. Glad you guys are watching us out there. We're glad to be hanging out with you. We got 1 hour of Vikings bingo, 10 games, and a nice jackpot on the line. $4 line prize going out to one of our top players.
Nan over at Corky's Bar, South Haven. Good job, Nan. But I see another top-tier player, 6 balls away, SNS. Oh, it's a bunch of top-tier players. I mean, Scrub Eye, SNS, Vinny, lots of big-time stuff. But
hey, yo, Vinny, how you doing?
Vinny. But we also had some big-time jackpots go out through this week. 16 for the week, 307 for Season X.
It has been a great season so far, and some players that got after it yesterday in the jackpot realm was Josh over at the roadside getting $1,147.
Ooh, we also had Fufu, little buddy Fufu, over at American Legion Rice, taking home that $4,330 prize.
That'll put a little hip in your hop. Then it's my turn over at American Legion Moorhead.
The hip hop rocket, don't stop, rock to the bang bang boogie, don't stop the boogie to the. Yeah, okay.
It's my turn over at American Legion Moorhead, winning $761. So just 3 jackpots on the day. A nice Wednesday.
Yeah, but we're expecting more today as we're going to be trying to give out this $9,000 jackpot. But we have good jackpots in all of our live bingo throughout all of today. And so we'll be going over that in just a second. But let's go out the great winnings that went out in HR Pesties in the E-Tab world.
That's right. I want to swim over into HR Pesties to see what jackpots they won in the E-Tabs. And they won one over at Let's Go Wild, $750.
But we have Nan getting the double, winning this game already. $4 in her pocket for that large M. Now let's see if we can give out this coverall right here.
Trying to use the force.
Not quite. Moving on to a $7 must-go prize. But the Let's Go Wild wasn't the only jackpot that HR Pesties won, as they won 3 other jackpots in 3 different games. Yeah. They had one go out in Ruby Adventure, $750.
Yeah, and if you don't want to play a little Ruby Adventures, which is a super fun game, kind of a Indiana Jones kind of feel.
Oh, yeah.
Then we've got a great one that you guys, always your favorite out there, I think. It's Wild Walleye, and someone won $750 in that one.
Yeah, and we have Kate848 over at Miniger Sports Hub in La Crescent, taking home that $7 coverall prize. And now we're getting rolled into game number 2 of Vikings Bingo.
That is true. Not false whatsoever.
Oh, yeah, but we had one final jackpot go out over at HR Pesties, and that was Home on the Range, where they took home the max jackpot of $1,500.
Absolutely. Home on the range, where the deer and the antelope play.
Well, if you want to know everything about Pilot Games and you guys want to be like super on top of everything, winning great jackpots, you got to give us a like and follow on our Facebook page. Search up Pilot Games and you'll be able to see our logo. That way you can see weekly bingo schedules, event details, reminders, big progressives, player picks, and so much more.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, when you're checking that out, make sure you click on that link tree. It's links to bars, locations, social medias, all that kind of good stuff. Super, super cool.
Well, I talked about going over the jackpots and all the great jackpots we have available in our live bingo.
Correct.
And right now, we're in Vikings bingo. We do this from 12 all the way to 1, just 10 minutes after a Cup of Joe with Jordy that runs from 11:30 all the way to 11:50.
That is correct. And then as soon as we get done with this at 1 o'clock, we jump immediately into that 25-cent card jackpot 100. Runs from 1 to 4. We got a mega jackpot that's sitting at $28,546.30 before anyone gets enrolled. You can hit that in 48 balls now. That keeps growing and rolling. Then we got a 50 ball major jackpot that you can hit. And if you hit it in 50 balls or less, you'll win $2,344.90 before anyone else gets enrolled. Here's the thing, though. If you hit it in 50 balls, you'd also get that minor. It's just a small amount of money right now because someone just won it, but it's $26.34.
That minor goes out pretty much every single day as it clicks up every 2 balls. It clicks up 2 balls every $250.
That's correct.
I mean, it's super quick. It's super fun. So definitely check out the 25-cent edition.
A lot of times those don't even show up in our jackpots.
Exactly, because they go out so quickly, not getting to that $600 mark.
Yep.
But let's talk about the jackpot that comes right after that, because that will definitely show up in our jackpot count.
Yes.
And that's the Lucky 4 Bingo jackpot. That happens right at 4 p.m. And you guys will have a shot at $44,295 if you're able to win it in just 5 balls or less.
They'll have the tugboat captain himself and Big Time Ben coming in for that happy hour, and then they'll jump into 23 games of Jackpot Hunter $1 edition. That mega jackpot sitting at 100,045 balls, but it could even happen today that clicks up to 47 balls. That major is sitting at $22,768.60 before anyone gets rolled. It hit 53 balls. That's a ball easier than Vikings bingo every single time.
And I feel like that's normally when the major goes out, is from between 51 balls and 53 balls. That's around the general time, and so it's actually grown farther than what I even expected it to.
Yeah, no, that goes out usually for sure. And then we got a minor jackpot that's sitting at $286 because we just put out a jackpot to little buddy Foo Foo.
Oh yeah, but let's talk about all 3 of the different jackpots that are available in Skull Bingo. It's the Skull Bingo $1 edition that runs from 6 all the way till 10, and those 3 jackpots cover all $6,259, 50 balls or less. Large frame, $4,774. You just got to win it in 43 balls or less. And then that line prize jackpot that's in that $171. It goes out pretty much on an every night basis, and you guys just got to win it in 10 balls or less.
Well, we just wrapped up with our 2 huge PGL nights. It's, of course, Bingo Palooza Tuesday that's capped off with Minnesota Game Night, the biggest gaming night of the week in the state of Minnesota. That jackpot jungle, since it went out a couple weeks ago, has been growing and rolling. It's over $5,000 now.
Oh, yeah.
We hit in 54 balls. And then we just got done last night with our Wild Wednesday. But before we get into all that,
we got Lucky Girl over at Miniger Sports Hub in La Crescent taking home that line prize of $7. Now we're working on this $7 large M.
Yeah, that Wild Wednesday was super fun last night. We ran from 7 to 9. We played a bunch of great games, but we didn't give out any jackpots.
No, we did not.
That means it's all growing and rolling until next Wednesday, so it's going to be a super lucky Wednesday and Tuesday because they were very limited on jackpots as well.
Very true.
Yeah, we got a lot
I'm
of
expecting
jackpot
next week to be a big jackpot week.
we
Especially
like to
in
call
the
it boomer.
Yes, exactly. But we also have one more PGL night this week, and that is Vikings Game Day. It's coming to you guys this Sunday, just 30 minutes before we kick off with the Baltimore Ravens, which should be, we're going to be here right at 11:30.
We will. Garen Flat. It's going to be a great one. I'm actually looking forward to seeing that game. The nuances of that, how our defense can stand up to that big, rushing game that the Ravens have.
Oh, yeah, I think we're a great matchup for it, and I always am super excited about that. But I'm always super excited about when this National Day rolls around in the calendar.
I just can't believe it's already back to this because we look forward to it every year, and I'm like, wow, it's already been a whole year.
Yeah, it felt like it was just yesterday.
Yeah.
I mean, the kind of
Remember
celebration
all
I
the
had.
pomp and circumstance of last year.
Oh, just craziness.
Yeah.
But super awesome because it's National Chicken Lady Day. But before I go into the description of National Chicken Lady Day, we got a split prize.
Baby Sweens over at Monty's Sports Bar and, it's just Monty's Sports Bar over in Spring Lake Park. And then also we had Missy over at Carboni's Pizzeria and Pub at Oak Park Heights. But then we had Baby Sweens and Juicy getting that split on the next one. That's an $11 split. Juicy over at American Legion, Fridley, and Baby Sweens at Monty's Sports Bar in Spring Lake Park.
Yeah, well, let's get into this description of National Chicken Lady Day.
Yeah.
For 12 years, Dr. Dumpry worked for the second largest chicken restaurant in the world as the director of community relations and training. She was widely known due to her work in the community during this time, and thought her work through her work with the community and the people she helped. Dr. Dumpry became known as the Chicken Lady.
There you go, and we're celebrating Dr. Dupree today. So, happy National Chicken Lady, Dr. Dupree.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, it's kind of fun that she got the nickname the Chicken Lady.
Yeah, I don't have any cool nicknames.
Yeah, and just helping out the community, doing a lot of things that a lot of the charities that you guys are doing out there supporting the community because every time you play Pilot Games, you support your community.
Absolutely. Well, another huge national day is coming up here. We are just under 2 minutes left to get enrolled in game number 2 of 10 of the broadcast. We're super excited to be with you here for this whole hour with a ginormous jackpot on the line and just a 25-cent card. You can play up to 36 cards around, and so super affordable to win a boatload of cash.
That's for sure. But this next National Day, I like to celebrate it like every day.
Yeah. Why wouldn't you? Because it's National Candy Day. Candies have a long history of attracting us with their bright colors and delightful flavors. They also come in a variety of fun sizes and shapes. Yes, they do. We love candy.
Oh yeah, for sure. I'm a big candy guy. Do you have a favorite candy?
Oh, there's so many. I would say maybe like cinnamon something, like like a hot tamale or cinnamon bears or cinnamon jelly beans or cinnamon
anything cinnamon. You are down with it. I wish I could eat those because I love cinnamon as well, but artificial cinnamon gives me a weird feeling in my mouth.
Yes, you start to swell up.
Right. Yes, exactly.
Like what's the girl from the Willy Wonka's chocolate factory?
I don't remember. All I think about when I talk about my cinnamon thing is I think of the game plan with the Rock going, cinnamon. Yeah. There's cinnamon in these cookies. I love that scene. It's one
funny.
of the best. But yeah, definitely Violet, that's who it is that swells up due to eating the blueberry gum.
Yes.
But my favorite candy is it's right now it's been like sour things. I've really enjoyed sour gummy worms, Sour Patch Kids, and those kinds of candies. Those have been my favorite right now.
Yeah.
Those gummies, those sour gummies are super good for me.
I know that Ben, fellow Pilot TV host, also big sour gummy fan.
Yes, exactly. I don't blame him. But we got another national day to go over as you guys are trying to get these great jackpots. That jackpot has now hit $10,000.
Even that seems like a good sign.
Yeah, it's too pretty to not give out right now.
Exactly. Yeah.
Just so pretty. Just so pretty. But we got National Cash Back Day. But before we get into the description of that, we got a line prize winner.
Steve-O doing Steve stuff over at our place on 3rd and Fairball, winning $9 line prize. Now trying to win this large M of $9.
Oh yeah, but National Cashback Day, whether shopping for the perfect holiday gifts or saving for that big ticket item for yourself, finding great deals and saving money makes a smart shopper happy. Cashback Day takes savings to the next level. You can put money back into your wallet before the holidays just by shopping.
Wow, I don't even know how that works.
Yeah, I don't know how it works either.
We might have to consult with a shop expert.
Yeah, but that seems awesome. I have seen, though, couponers, them be able to, literally make money off of just getting so many different coupons on their, grocery haul. They'll get, a $200 grocery haul and make money back on it.
No, it's amazing. And now I think, I could be wrong on this, I think they put in so much time you know.
Yes.
That to get that, like they have spent the time to make the money.
$200 worth of groceries kind of thing.
Exactly, exactly. And if you got the time and that's the way you help support your family, then that's a really cool thing.
I mean, just yesterday we were talking about Stay-at-Home Moms Day. Yep. That may be a hobby that you could take up as a stay-at-home mom or stay-at-home dad.
Yep.
Definitely a good way, but definitely a day.
You know, Benjamin Franklin said, "A penny saved is a penny earned."
Oh, yes. But yes, happy National Cash Back Day. As we continue to work on this large gem of $9, we got a bunch of people one ball away.
It's also National Men Make Dinner Day. This day was created for men who do not know their way around the kitchen and are not familiar with cooking appliances, as well as for the women in their lives who need a break.
Yeah, we got another winner, though. Before we keep on talking about that, Baby Swens over at Monty's Sports Bar taking home $9 on that Musco large M. Now we're working on a Musco coverall prize of $14. We got a bunch of people one ball away as we got Lucky Buck, Lucky Girl, Brizo, but there's the winner.
It's Scrub Eye over at American Legion Fridley. Do I believe my eyes? It is Scrub Eye.
Yes, good job. Well, this National Men Make Dinner Day is definitely something I need to celebrate in because I definitely don't know my way around the kitchen.
No.
I know how to make breakfast foods pretty good.
Yeah, you know what's the key is these days is just know your way around an air fryer.
Yeah, I mean, that is true.
That'll get a lot of things done.
No, air fryers are sweet.
Yes.
Definitely a big fan of air fryers.
Yeah, no, for sure. I love the convenience and the way they cook. It's changed. Things I used to microwave, now I almost exclusively
air fry.
Yes.
I completely agree. I'm a big microwave then air fry kind of guy.
Oh, way too complicated. You've added a step.
Because I feel like the microwave cooks it all the way through better, but then the air fryer gets that crispy outside that I want. And so, if I got a little bit more time, I'm doing that.
Yeah, well, you're a sophisticated chef. I just say go right to that air fryer. You just crank that baby up till there's a little black on the top, and then it's gonna be nice and warm in the middle.
Completely agree. So good, happy National Men Make Dinner Day. Whether that's just shoving something into the air fryer or actually cooking something on the stove, it's definitely a great way to do it.
Off the Jordy hotline, she's saying that the toaster oven, man, it's the way to go. I agree. I like the toaster oven. Very similar, in my opinion, to the air fryer as far as how it cooks.
Oh, for sure. Crisp it up really nice. Super easy, too, to clean up, which is always nice.
Yeah.
Instead of doing a full pan and instead in an oven, it makes it so easy.
The funniest thing is I've always been a fan of the toaster oven.
Yes.
Okay? And your mother's been completely anti-toaster oven. Like when we would put the toaster oven, in the kitchen, she'd be like, this thing's useless. We got to get it out of here. You might as well put it in the real oven. And I'm like, no, it's a lot faster. It's convenient.
Oh, yeah.
No, it takes blah, blah, blah. Anyways, but the air fryer she loves.
That's great.
And I feel like it cooks exactly the same.
Yeah, it may do. I think I have actually your guys' toaster oven. I think I got gifted to me because you guys utilized it so little.
Yeah, we use it purely because I wasn't allowed to.
She'd get upset with you.
Exactly. Why'd you put it back out?
Oh, that's funny. Well, happy National Chicken Lady Day, Candy Day, Cashback Day, and Men Make Dinner Day. But we had a really fun season with the Twins as we watched them just play their hearts out at the end of the season. And so definitely go and support our Twins by playing our favorite E-Tab game that we created with our partnership with them, Twins Win.
Yeah, love that Twins Win. Love the Twins Bingo. Love our partnership with the Minnesota Twins. They're awesome. And we love our partnership with the Minnesota Vikings, of course. They're super awesome as well. And that creates the Twiking Zone.
Yes, and it's really tight in this Viking zone as we have in 10th place Loser Dave at VFW Spring Lake Park with 128,000 points. With 142,000 points in 9th place, we got Kick It over at Bleachers. 8th place, it's Puts over at Knuckleheads Bar and Grill with 154,000 points. That sounds like a good time going to play over at Knuckleheads.
Yes.
7th place, we got Joni at VFW North St. Paul with 166,000 points. With 173,000 points in 6th place, a player getting wins today. It's Nan at Corky's Bar South Haven. But the number 5 player is not letting Nan catch up to him because they've gotten wins today as well. And it's Scrub Eye at American Legion Fridley with 181,000 points. But we got a winner before I get into the top 4.
What up, Sea-Dog? Over there at Jimmy's Poorhouse in Sauk Rapids, winning that $8 line prize. Nice job, Sea-Dog. But now we're working on this $8 large M.
Little pitchy dog. Oh, that's just first thing that popped in my head when I saw dog. But next person in the standings, in number 4th place, it's Elsa at Titan Sports Saloon with 193,000 points, closing in on that 200,000 point club. But we got a new player in the 200,000 point club with 202,000 points. 3rd place, SNS at Chanticleer's Pizza in Coon Rapids, and I've seen SNS out there playing as well.
Yes.
But in 2nd place, we got Lucky Tim at American Legion Shakopee with 246,000 points. But the number 1 player, he's not even in the 200,000 point club. He's in the 300,000 point club with 325,000 points. It's Not Lucky at Corner Bar in Goodhue.
All right, nicely done, players. Now listen here, you knuckleheads. Let's take a look at these locations. In 10th place, we got Minniger's Sports Hub in La Crescent with 205,000 points. But before we go too deep into that, it's Lucky Girl over at Minniger's Sports Hub, the very location we were just talking about in La Crescent. Now, we got a nice little run up at this $10,043 jackpot. If we get it in 52 balls, let's just stay with it for just a second. Come on, anybody?
Right here. Doesn't look like it's happening. Looks like we're moving on to a must-go prize of $13.
That is correct, sir. Now we're going to jump into the 9th place location. It's Bleachers in Maplewood with 217,000 points. But with 244,000 points, our reigning champions are sitting in 8th place. It's Titan Sports Saloon in Oakdale. Then with 257,000 over in Southfield, we got Corky's Bar in 7th place. 6th place, it's Lakefront Bar in La Center with 279,000 points.
But we got a winner here, and it's Horizon Brazo over at the Atomic Star Tavern with $13 going into his pocket on that 62-ball must-go coverall.
That is very correct. And now we're getting into a game number 5 of the broadcast. We'll wait for that rolling screen to hit, and then...
See, I'm already...
Can we wait?
I'm already preparing to get ready for this, and it's a hump game on Thursday. Nothing better than a hump game on Thursday.
We had a rarefied 3-hump camel game during the happy hour yesterday.
Oh.
And I'll tell you how we got there. So, of course, it was a Wednesday.
Yes.
And then it was a hump game. And then it was one of the lucky 4 numbers.
Oh.
So it was a triple hump camel game. That was not the game that we gave out the jackpot on.
Dang
but,
it. Would have been a good story if it was.
Yeah, that would have been really awesome. But it was a triple hump camel game, which is rarefied. So bonafide, rarefied, and I don't know, something else.
Yeah.
But
But we definitely like those hump games, but this one's going to be ultra lucky as we're trying to give out $10,048 as you guys just continue to get enrolled into this one.
Well, while we're getting enrolled in game number 5, the hump game, I'm going to go over the top 5 locations here. In 5th place, we got Carboni's Pizzeria and Pub in Oak Park Heights with 281,000 points. I'm going to jump on the 200,000 point club into the 300,000 point club with 310,000 points. Over at American Legion Fridley, they are the 4th place location. In 3rd place, we got Maple View Lounge with 360,000 points. Now we're going to skip over the 400,000 point club and right into the half milli with 527,000 points over in Spring Lake Park. It's VFW Spring Lake Park in 2nd place. Then our number 1 location in the Twiking Zone, it's Corner Bar in Goodhue with 541,000 points.
Yeah, good job to all of those locations, really tearing it up. But we got some E-tabs that have been really tearing it up, and the E-tab spotlight of this broadcast is Bachelorette Party. Go head over, party on with the bartender, get some drinks with the Bachelorette Party, and win some big cash. It's a lot of fun. Definitely check it out.
Yeah, John Higgins was telling me yesterday that it was a grueling day of modeling when he modeled for the bartender on the Bachelor.
Exactly. You know, you see, when you look at it, you'll be able to see. You'll be like, oh, obviously that was after John Higgins. But if you don't want to play Bachelorette Party, we have a bunch of different games.
We do. We got 50 different, over 50 different charitable E-tab games. Play anytime to win huge prizes up to $1,500. All games are small bets, 50 cents to $5. They're 85% payouts, and they have awesome bonus and free play rounds.
Oh yeah, definitely go check out the E-tabs because you can win big amounts of cash, but you can also win big amount of cash on our PGL nights. And if you want to be competing for PGL points on those nights, you got to sign up at PGL.world to become a member of our league. PGL players, they compete for points and have access to insider information, including a monthly newsletter that has so much great information in it. All you got to do is sign up at PGL.world today, and you'll be able to use that sign up to sign into things like the Player Connect app and all those other things you have access to.
Absolutely. We are working on a $9 line, $9 large M, and a $10,091 jackpot if we can hit it in 52 balls. Let me go over some of those new members. Welcome to the family in the PGL. We got Rosie Cage, 57, Dirty D 6, 99 6, Derek Beth 6, Bethem, Sneakas, Badia, I don't know. Then we got, I can say these, Buck and Rod. I almost didn't say Rod right.
But you know, it's all these.
It's a 50-50 shot on all of them.
Pretty much every single name. There's a chance I'm going to say it wrong, but we got a big winner because it's High Rise and Brazo getting another win on this one over at the Atomic Star Tavern, taking home $9. Now we're working on this large M, but as we're working on this large M, I'm going to go over what you guys can do in the Player Connect app. You can watch streams, you can check in on those streams, but you can also select the sports link. All you got to do is select that sports link right above your player icon, and you'll be able to see the e-tip boards for this week. Choose your 5 squares before the Vikings versus the Ravens Sunday, November 7th. Points are awarded for the first, second, third, and fourth quarter. Play for free in the Player Connect app and earn PGL points for Season X if you win. All you gotta do is launch that app and select sports link.
You know, my some reason my headset keeps getting caught on my shirt collar here, which isn't really ever happened before, and it's like it's just getting tugged and pulled.
Yes.
You know? And this last weekend in our playoff game was the first time I've ever had where one of the coaches grabbed my belt buckle and pulled me back.
Really?
To the sideline.
Okay.
Yeah, because I'm usually pretty calm.
Oh yeah, no, but you were getting pretty fired up. You even got a technical.
I did get
in the
teed
game.
up.
Yeah. It's very rare. I don't. Have you ever gotten teed up in your coaching career?
That's the first time ever.
Oh well, good job. You're officially a head coach.
You think so? I mean, it's been a lot of years that I've been head coach without getting teed up.
Yeah, I feel like though you're not really a head coach unless you're just screaming at refs.
I usually feel like that's not going to be the best way to befriend yourself to the refs.
Oh yeah, but refs are so bad, you gotta yell at them sometimes.
And I got to the point where I just didn't think it was going to matter anyways. SJJ, Scrub Eye, Jerry, Lucky Girl. Yeah, all of them were splitting that large M, and we got Nan all to herself getting that $14 coverall. 57 balls. Just missed it by 5 balls on game number 5 of the Hub game. That seems all super lucky, Nan. So keep playing. Porky's Bar, South Haven. That's where Nan likes to play.
Yeah, big time stuff. But we had some big time players winning in the E-tip boards the last week as we had Lou Bear taking home 1,000 PGL points. Yak 2102 taking 1,500 PGL points. And then we had the guy right next to me, Jay Ruggs, taking home 3,000 PGL points.
Guilty as charged.
I almost said 3,000 PGL points. That's because I said 1,500 PGL points at first. I almost went, oh yeah, and 3,000 PGL
Sounds like
points.
so much more. But these PGL standings have been crazy lately. In 10th place, we got Drumski over at the Underground Bar and Grill with 930,000 points, with 943,000 points. Super tight there, as you can see. Over at Sherry's Sports Saloon, it's Fishy24 in 9th place. In 8th place, we got Gramps over at Gino's Bar and Grill with 969,000 points. Then, with 1,036,000 points, newcomer to the 1 million point club this week over at Malone's Bar and Grill, it's Sloppy in 7th place. In 6th place, we got Nixon over at the VFW Roseville with 1,083,000 points. But with 1,154,000 points over at La Playette, it's T-Mac, 750 in 5th place. In 4th place, we got Bryzo. Now, Bryzo came out last night and was getting after it. At the Underground Bar and Grill, got 1,246,000 points. Almost got enough, but Forget You D was able to get enough points to hold Bryzo back. Forget You D ended up with 1,279,000 points over the VFW Austin. So Forget You D is sitting in 3rd place. But both Bryzo and Forget You D are actually kind of making their progress not only on each other, but on SpongeBob. Because in 2nd place, our favorite player under the sea, SpongeBob, at Eagle St. James has 1,339,000. So it's getting super close amongst all that.
It really is. It's almost becoming a three-way race there from 2nd to 4th, where SpongeBob used to be in a race with Devoided, but Devoided has been able to separate.
Yeah, it really has. 1,595,000 points over the roadside. Our number one player, Devoided, back getting more points again last night during Wild Winds.
Yeah, he's making it tough for anybody to catch up to him. But let's talk about the location standings. In 10th place, we got Beck's Pub and Becker with 3,371,000 points. Yeah, the location standings start in the 3 million point club. These locations have been killing it. In 9th place, moving up one spot, is Neeson's Gaylord with 3,462,000 points. But with 3,509,000 points in 8th place, we got the Underground Bar and Grill in Mankato. 7th place, it's Danny's Dugout in Sauk Rapids with 3,576,000 points. With 3,580,000 points in 6th place, we got Root River Saloon in Lanesboro. But in 5th place, moving up from 6th place, is Howie's Sports Bar and Grill in St. Cloud with 3,611,000 points. Now, we're moving on from the 3 million point club into the 4 million point club. 4th place, it's Moose Lodge Waite Park in St. Cloud with 4,263,000 points. You're distracting me with those great moves.
Oh, I know it. It's distracting. You're not the first person that told me.
Well, I mean, you are a class of whatever, best
89,
dancer.
Yeah, best dancer.
Yeah, boom.
Eat your heart out.
Yeah, just putting all the chips on the table. But we got in 4th place, Moose Lodge. We already talked about them. 3rd place, Cabin Bar and Nicolette with 4,344,000 points. 2nd place, getting bumped back a spot, is VFW Northfield with 4,667,000 points. But who possibly could have more points? Before I go over that, we got a winner.
Lucky Buck over at Hog's Breath Bar and Restaurant in Little Canada.
Well, the new location, moving up from 2nd place into 1st place, the new number 1 location has been going back and forth at it with VFW Northfield all season long, is Neighborhood Tavern in Effie with 4,720,000 points.
We'll see if they can retain the number 1 spot this Sunday, as we get into that game day broadcast.
I wish we could do a whole bingo broadcast of just acting like monster truck rally announcers.
Yeah. Right. we basically can.
Oh, I know. We have the freedom to do so. It would just be if we have the fortitude to get through a whole broadcast.
About halfway through the broadcast, we may get a call from Tony just saying, guys,
cut it out. They're turning off the TVs.
Right. They literally, the pilot TVs, they're trying to figure out how do they switch them off.
Exactly. But you can't switch off our Wild as they just keep on winning. And this one was a huge win that they just got.
Yeah, they did. Kirill Kaprizov scored his first goal of the season with 2:02 of overtime to give the Minnesota Wild a 5-4 win against those Ottawa Senators at the XL Energy Center on Tuesday. Kaprizov converted a one-timer off a pass from Kevin Fiala on a 2-on-1.
Yeah, a great score right there. But we got some people scoring some money on that large M, and it's big guy Brizo splitting that $9, and we have now moved on to a must-go prize of $14 on that coverall.
Nicely done.
But Foligno had a really good game as well, as he was able to score 2 goals on the night. I mean, Kirill added in 1, and then we had other people scoring. It was a really good offensive showcase for us.
Yeah, I mean, we got 5 goals on the night. But we'll see Saturday. We take on those pesky Pittsburgh Penguins at 6 p.m.
But we have the reigning champion getting the coverall win, Queen Elsa, over at Titan Sports Saloon with $14 going into her pocket.
Yeah, it's always good to see Queen E getting a big victory.
Yeah, but we also are super excited when we finally get to watch you guys get victories in the PGL standings when we have primetime bets on.
Yeah.
Because I'm going to be placing bets on what players are going to be getting more PGL points, what locations are going to be getting more PGL points. It's going to be a lot of fun. There's going to be bragging rights involved. You don't want to miss out when we finally get primetime bets out.
That is for sure. Really looking forward to that. Also, looking forward to Fishy Report. Fishy Report. Let's get over to the lake. Over at Millie Locks Lake, this is from by the Outdoors Weekly, November 3rd, 2021. For walleye on Millie Locks, try leeches / bobber or trolling evenings with Rapalas. Muskie and pike are biting in Cove Bay. Smallie action has been good in the shallows. Try tube jigs, Ned rigs. Panfish, walleye, and pike are biting on smaller area lakes such as Ann, Shakopee, Knife, Platte, and Sullivan. Try under bridges, the channels, and the shore breaks. Look for the walleye to be biting at the weed lines.
Yeah, definitely be checking out those things. Fishing is at some of its best right now in this fall season.
Autumn is great.
As all those temperatures start to cool down, those fish start to get closer to the surface. They start to move a little bit more. You get to find some more of those honey holes, and you'll be able to catch a lot more fish. Also, the fact that over the last month or two, the Canadian border's been open.
Yeah.
Being able to use those plastics, being able to fish, has been huge in a lot of people bringing home a lot of fish.
Yeah, for sure. So make sure you're out there getting after it. 1 in 6 of you apparently have a boat.
Exactly. That was a weird fact that we just found out, and it definitely took me by surprise.
Yeah.
But you guys just have 1 minute and 3 seconds to get enrolled in this next game of Vikings Victory. But if you're able to win this jackpot in Vikings Victory, make sure you send in a player pic. We love getting those pictures and seeing your faces. If you win a jackpot, hold that iPad up and let us see your happy face holding up that jackpot message. Send us pictures of you playing with your friends or your favorite bartender. Just having fun. You can share those pictures with us on Facebook by emailing them to jackpots@pilotgames.com or by even posting them on any of your socials with the hashtag PilotGames. Just like this right here. I mean, look at them. Look at these lovely player picks that they were able to get on here just by doing hashtag PilotGames.
They're our favorites.
Oh, yeah, for sure. We love those player picks. Lovely faces, lovely jackpots, lovely wins.
Yep, I saw Fred Trisha and Trisha Fred. I never know, is that a picture of Fred Trisha, or is it a picture of Trisha Fred?
I don't know which one is which, and so that's what I always get confused with. So,
anyways, we got an $8 line, $8 large M, and a $10,180 jackpot on that. But, of course, we said it a few times, but our Vikings are taking on the Ravens at noon on Sunday. We're going to be kicking off our game day broadcast at 11:30, and we're going to be bringing you all that amazing luck, wonderfulness, all that. And, of course, Pilot Games, as you already know, you're sitting here playing Vikings Bingo. You should know. We've teamed up with the Minnesota Vikings with a whole bunch of games, but one of our favorites is our ETAB game, which is Vikings Victory, and you can pick a letter in the skull bonus and win a bunch of money.
But we got a line prize going out to SJJ at Pappy's Cafe 2, taking home $8 on that line prize. But I have a question for you.
Okay.
Okay, with Daniel Hunter out, Patrick Peterson out, do you need get Mike Zimmer to step up as that defensive leader in the room and make this defense come together to be primetime. And if he's not able to do so, do you see that hot seat getting a little bit hotter?
I don't think it could get hotter than it is already.
Yeah.
Because they're fighting for their playoff lives right now. They're 3-4 on the season. I think you gotta be at least 10-7 on the season.
Oh, yeah.
To get in. And so they can only afford 3 more losses, I think, at most, throughout the entire season.
And they've one of the toughest schedules in the entire NFL.
They really do. And so, it's a hot seat because I don't think he survives if they don't get to the playoffs, and really if they don't win a game or two.
Yeah, I completely agree. It is a tough one to watch, and so I'm gonna be at the edge of my seat. But a huge ad has been talked about in our Vikings, and that is that our nose tackle Michael Pierce is expected to return from his elbow injury this week, barring any setbacks. But the Vikings are going to be playing Michael Pierce's former team this weekend, which adds a little bit of motivation for him.
Absolutely. Got SJJ over at Pappy's Cafe in Coon Rapids getting another win. See if they can pull off the hat trick and win a jackpot here.
And before he got injured, he was kind of our second best pass rusher
Nice
of everybody. From the middle of the field. When you can get a D tackle being able to get pressure on the quarterback, it just does so much for the pass defense.
No, and if we can get both pressure around the edge, if we get DJ Wildman and Griffin coming around the edge on that, and we've got some pressure up the middle to make Lamar Jackson uncomfortable, and don't let him squeak out because he can fly.
Oh, yeah, good thing we have some of the most athletic linebackers in the game with Eric Kendricks. But we got a winner here on that coverall, and it's Missy over at Carboni's Pizzeria and Pub, Oak Park Heights, taking home $12 on that 63-ball coverall. But did you see CeeDee Lamb talking about his little interaction with Harrison Smith?
Yeah, I did see that.
Where he was like, he was choking me out on the sideline. I was like, yeah, that's Harrison Smith's knit and grit coming out.
Well, and I'm going to say this. His gritty play. It came right after we discovered that he's been watching Nicolas Cage movies.
Exactly. He's got that Ghost Rider mentality.
That's right. Well, we'll just put it out there because, we're not going to ask you whether you watch Ghost Rider or not. We know you watched Ghost Rider. Did you watch Ghost Rider 2? Yeah. So message in on the app, and we'll tell people on the air.
Exactly. But we'll also be talking about these players that are in our Jackpot Hunter standings right now, because we play Jackpot Hunter $1 edition from 4 all the way till 6 o'clock, and all these players compete for a lot of different points, and the shakeups in these standings have been all over the place.
Crazy.
Yeah, in 10th place, we got Lula Finn at American Legion Shakopee with 19,000 points. 7th place, we have a 3-way tie between Pee-wee at TJ's On and Off Sale, Player at Broadway Pizza Maple Grove, and Joni at Bleachers, all with 20,000 points. 5th place, we now have a new 2-way tie because Wilstein jumped out of a 4-way tie in 6th place into a tie in 5th place with Jim Rocks at American Legion Stillwater. They both have 21,000 points. 4th place, it's Spicy K Curtis with a J, and they're playing at Country Lounge with 22,000 points. In 3rd place, in our top 3, in the 25,000 point club, it's one away at American Legion Rice with 28,000 points. Moving up a spot, though, bumping back one away, is Bowl at Corner Bar in Goodhue, who has 31,000 points. Yeah, that's how excited we are. We got alarms going off.
That's right.
In first place, though, we got Yags 370 at the Riverboat Depot with 40,000 points. He's the reigning champion. He's been the number 1 player, and he's just dominated so far this season.
Yeah, I got all kinds of people calling in about, man, those Jackpot Hunter standings, they're crazy. Tell me more. I can't tell you till I get off air. Then we jump in on the location side of things. Getting knocked out. It's Monty's Sports Bar, Spring Lake Park, and Titan Sports Saloon in Oakdale. They're gone. Who remains? In 9th place, we got a 2-way tie. It's Neeson's Gaylord with 34,000 points, and Bleachers in Maplewood, here's a shocker, also with 34,000 points.
Ooh.
That's how ties work. In 8th place, we got Capone's Pizza CR Billiards, Season 8 champion over in Coon Rapids with 37,000 points. Then with 41,000 points over in Akeley, it's Municipal Liquor Store there in 7th place. In 6th place, we got American Legion Shakopee with 47,000 points.
Ooh, good job, American Legion Shakopee. And now we're going to be heading into that 50,000 point club because the entire top 5 is in that 50,000 point club.
That's right. Now here, we got Amelia. So you got to send out some luck to Amelia. Good luck on all your social medias. And she's laughing at all the dancing I'm doing. Well, how can you not dance when it's bachelorette party?
Yep. There you go. There's a bunch of luck. I was doing Ben's classic log toss that he does.
The log toss. Yeah, I love it for the Scottish games.
Yeah,
If it ain't Scottish, it's crap. We got a $9 line, $9 large M, and a $10,226 coverall if you get in 52 balls.
Well, Amelia, if you can't handle the heat, stay out of the kitchen.
That's right.
All we're saying is, but we got a winner on this $9 line prize, and it's Cheater Dan, Lucky Buck, and Elsa all splitting that line prize.
We're working on this large M now, and I actually have to get these standings. In 5th place, we jump into that 50,000 point club with 60,000 points. Actually, it's our reigning champions, Riverboat Depot and Sartell. Now we've got a 2-way tie in 3rd place, though. It's American Legion Rice and Quarter Barn Goodhue. They both have 61,000 points. Then with 68,000 points, they're starting to creep up on our 1st place location. Coon Rapids, it's Pappy's Cafe in 2nd place, just 3,000 points behind our number 1 location, Country Lounge in St. Paul, with 71,000 points.
Yeah, well, some top-tier locations, and we got some top-tier celebrity birthdays. Born in 1879, we got Will Rogers, a humorist and actor, was Judge Priest, and was also a cowboy.
Yeah. Cowboy. He's the real McCoy. He's all right. I won't get into that. In 1916, we got Walter Cronkite, broadcast journalist and news anchor, CBS Evening News. He did it from 1962 to 1981.
Wow, that is iconic. You are in that CBS Evening News, and to do it for almost 20 years is awesome to see.
Yeah. No, I mean, he's, where America got their news. It was amazing.
Yeah. Born in 1918, we got Art Carney, Emmy and Oscar-winning actor, did The Honeymooners as Ed Norton. It was in Harry and Tonto, and he played Harry.
Yeah. Iconic actor. Brizo, Rising Brizo, over at the Atomic Star Tavern in Mankato, getting that $9 large app. We did move past the jackpot. It's a $13 must-go, and it's going out to
Lucky Buck over at Hog's Breath Bar and Restaurant, taking home that $13 must-go coverall prize in 60 balls. But now we're getting enrolled into a game number 9.
Can't believe we're already in game number 9 of the broadcast. We've been having way too much fun. Celebrity birthday, 1925. It's Doris Roberts. She's an actress. She was the mom in Everybody Loves Raymond. She's a super fun actress. Yeah.
Next, born in 1937, we got Loretta Swit. Actress was in Hot Lips.
She was Hot Lips Houlihan. Yeah.
Oh, Hot Lips Houlihan in Smash.
In MASH.
MASH. I said Smash. MASH.
Yeah. Well, we got another. We're going to talk about a Smash later in the broadcast. In 1969 was born Matthew McConaughey, huge actor. We love him. I especially love his Cadillac commercials. It's Cadillac, right? It's a Lincoln. I can't remember. All I care about is that it's him.
It's so Matthew McConaughey.
Yeah,
it's
awesome.
Exactly.
Yeah, no, of course he's in movies like Contact, A Time to Kill. He's a working actor. He's in so many movies.
Oh yeah, I mean he's been doing it for a long time too. I mean he's been from like when he was in his early 20s. I feel like all the way up until now, where he
actually does shows where he doesn't take his shirt off now.
Yeah, I know. It's pretty impressive.
Cool. Yeah.
Surprising almost.
Yeah.
But the next celebrity birthday, born in 1969, same day, same year as Matthew McConaughey, is Sean Combe. He was Diddy and Puff.
He's known as Diddy and as Puff Daddy.
Okay. Rapper and record producer. Come to me and I'll be missing you.
Yeah, he's one of the biggest rappers of all time. A little after my time. I'm a little too old for that, but
and he's a little before mine.
Yeah, so he's kind of in that middle there, but. Yeah, we got some judgment coming from P. Diddy about you messing up the P.
Oh,
Diddy
I know.
thing.
She, her dad owned a club, and so I can't compete with the club music.
Yeah. Born in 1974, it's Jeff Kaplan, game designer. He did War of Warcraft.
Oh, okay. Next celebrity birthday. I know War of Warcraft is a huge game.
Yeah,
one of the biggest
he
games.
designed it. Yeah.
Yeah. So super. I think it's one of the best game designs as well.
Okay.
For games, and so really impressive
Yeah, he
stuff.
made the list, which is impressive.
Yeah, I want to. I'm gonna be interested to hear what Ben and Hot Take Higgins have to say on the broadcast about it in the Jackpot Hunter, because they will know a lot more about this game than we do. Next celebrity birthday though is an NFL Hall of Fame left tackle. I'm pretty sure you probably know him. Born in 1975, Orlando Pace.
Yeah, just a monster of a man, great player, one of those dancing bears. Long time for the Rams, protected the blind side of Kurt Warner, and just out of Ohio State, just a huge, really great player.
This next one may be one of my favorite NFL players of all time.
And my favorite, shirtless, wearing a what do they call that? The overalls. Yeah.
Oh my gosh, so good. When he was over with the Texans, it was so good.
Yeah, it's born in 1981. Vince Wilfork. He's a former NFL defensive tackle, and he raced Tom Brady and beat him in a race, and did a throwing contest with Tom Brady and beat him in a throwing contest as a D tackle, probably well over 350 pounds.
Oh yeah, one of the most athletic big men I've ever seen.
Yeah, no, crazy. Love Vince Wilfork. Fun guy. And a fun guy.
Well, we got a bunch of NFL legends in this list. Born in 1988, a Cowboys wide receiver legend, Dez Bryant, just big time, embodies that Cowboys like wide receiver crew.
Yeah. Just a main target for Tony Romo for a bunch of years. Yo-Yo coming back again over at the Riverside store and tavern in Litchfield, getting that win. We were talking about this yesterday in the broadcast. I'm shocked almost that Yo-Yo's not in our top 10. It tells you how many wins it takes to be in there, because Yo-Yo wins all the time. $9 large M that we're working on right now.
Yeah, and if it wasn't for Calvin Johnson, Dez Bryant would have been for a few years the best wide receiver in the NFL.
Yeah.
Just he had to play at the same time as Calvin Johnson.
Right. Yeah. Some of those same characteristics. Calvin, just an absolute monster.
Oh yeah. But let's talk about our absolute monsters on our Timberwolves, as they just slightly weren't able to win in the last one, as they lost to the Clippers 126-115 after letting Paul George score 32 points, 6 rebounds, and 8 assists.
Yeah, no, that you can't let a guy just go off like that. They were able to hold on to that for that win. We get another shot at them
rematch
tomorrow. Yeah.
Rematch. Put up your dukes. We're ready to go. Anthony Edwards, though, had a really good first half in that game where he looked really athletic. I saw him finishing at the hoop. I think Anthony Edwards has made the progression that I expected him to, where he's been just that elite scorer, scoring over 20 points almost every single game so far.
Razem Brazo and Ras over at the Eagles, Rochester. I think High Rise and Bryce over at Atomic Star Tavern in Mankato might have got a double win. We are not giving out the jackpot this round. It is a $14 must go. That means it's rolling over to the last game of the broadcast. We're going to have to super fly through this twiking zone.
Yeah, you want to go through top fives?
Yeah, we'll do top fives. In 5th place, we got Scrub Eye at American Legion Friendly. In 4th place, it's Elsa at Titan Sports Saloon. In 3rd place, it's SNS at Chanticleer Pizza. Coon Rapids. In 2nd place, it's Lucky Tim at American Legion Checkmate. And our number 1 player, not Lucky, at Corner Barn Goodhue.
Well, we know the theme is put Lucky in your name and you get some wins, and Lucky Buck has been doing that over at Hog's Breath Bar and Restaurant, winning just a few balls after it clicked over. I think 6 balls away with 58 balls taken home. $14.
He's such a lucky buck.
Oh yeah, but in that top 5 location standings, in 5th place, we got Carboni's Pizzeria and Pub, Oak Park Heights. Now in the 300,000 point club. In 4th place, we got American Legion Friendly. 3rd place, Mapleview Lounge 2. Now we go on all the way to the 500,000 point club. In 2nd place, we got VFW Spring Lake Park. And in 1st place, the number 1 location, Corner Bar in Goodhue.
Well, the weird Minnesota fact of the day is the Mall of America in Bloomington is big enough to hold 32 Boeing 747 airplanes.
Wow, that is a lot of airplanes that can fit in there.
Yeah, that's a very large airplane, like that ginormous airplane.
Oh, I don't even know what the airplane looks like. So
I'll have to bring it up after the broadcast. I'll bring it up.
It's super impressive, though, that they could fit that many. So a giant mall.
Yeah, giant.
Well, so definitely a cool fact, but we also got a cool standings in our Jackpot Hunter standings as we get enrolled in this final game of Vikings Bingo, where we're going to be trying to give out over $10,000 of prizes. But let's hop straight into this top 5 in the Jackpot Hunter standings. 5th place, we got Jim Rocks at American Legion Stillwater, 21,000 points. 4th place, Curtis J.
Don't forget Wolfstein tied up with Jim Rocks.
Oh, yeah, Wolfstein is tied up at Carboni's Pizza CR Billiards. They both are in 5th place. 4th place, it's Spicy Curtis with a J. He's playing at Country Lounge. The number 3 player, won away at American Legion Rice. Number 2 player, Bowl at Corner Bar in Goodhue. And then that number 1 player, reigning champion, has been number 1 all season long, Yags 370 at the Riverboat Depot.
In 5th place on the location side, it's the reigning champs, Riverboat Depot and Sartell. Then over in Rice, we got the American Legion tied up with Corner Bar and Goodhue in 3rd place. In 2nd place, we got Pappy's Cafe in Coon Rapids, and our number 1 location in the state of Minnesota, Country Lounge in St. Paul with 71,000 points.
Well, we have this day in history.
It's always when I put my pinky out.
Yes, the educational part of the broadcast, and British archaeologist Howard Carter and his workmen discover a step leading to the tomb of King Tut. I don't know how to say his full name, so I'm not going to say it. In the Valley of the Kings in Egypt on November 4th, 1922. When Carter first arrived in Egypt in 1891, most of the ancient Egyptian tombs had been discovered, though little known King Tut, who had died when he was 18, was still unaccounted for after World War I. Carter began an intense search for King Tut's tomb, finally finding steps to the burial grounds hidden in the debris near the entrance of a nearby tomb of King Ramesses V in the Valley of Kings. On November 26th, my birthday, of 1922, Carter and fellow archaeologist Lord Carnarvon entered the interior chambers of the tomb, finding them miraculously intact.
That's amazing. King Tut. I don't remember the rest of the words of the song, but King Tut.
It's one of the most iconic Egyptian kings.
Yes, for sure. We got an $11 line, $11 large M, and a $10,337 tier on our last game of the broadcast. Yeah, King Tut. When you think of like Egyptian kings, I mean Kings Ramses, and you think about some of those other ones, but King Tut is the one you first think about.
Oh, for sure. I mean, his story is absolutely insane. I can't believe it. But something else that is insane is that you guys are giving money to charities every single time you play this one. So you guys that have been playing every single one of these games of Vikings Bingo, thank you. Because when you guys are playing, you guys are supporting your community, and so we like to highlight a charity every single week, and this week is no different. Before we get into that, we got some winners.
SNS and Lucy Lou playing at Vic's Bar and Grill, and SNS playing at Willie McCoy's of Andover.
Well, that charity spotlight is the Minneapolis Northeast Lions Club. Their mission statement: since 1940, the Northeast Lions Club have been dedicated to serving the people of Northeast Minneapolis and St. Anthony Village. They are they have hands-on volunteers and active fundraisers.
Yeah, they do. And if you want to support that the Minneapolis Northeast Lions Club, just go over to the 1029 bar. The Tenor is a favorite Northeast Minneapolis neighborhood bar located near the intersections of Marshall Street Northeast and Broadway. The 1029 bar is open every day from 10 a.m. to 2 a.m. The 1029 is proudly partnered with Smack Shack, featuring the Bon Appetit magazine's top-rated lobster roll in the nation. The Smack Shack operates the kitchen inside the 1029 bar.
Oh yeah, so definitely head over to the 1029 bar because you can go get those top-rated lobster rolls. I mean, they're the number 1 lobster roll in the entire nation. You can't get much better than that.
Speaking of that, we got Cheater Dan getting the job done over on that large M with the over at Maple View Lounge. We got just one try. Let's
Fingers
get
crossed.
This
Right here, not quite. We're moving on to a must-go prize of $17, and that means that $10,000 jackpot is rolling over to a Lucky Friday. And so make sure you guys are out Friday from 12 to 1 o'clock because we want to be giving out that jackpot tomorrow. But we got a winner on this coverall prize.
We got Race over at Eagles Rochester taking that coverall of $17. Congratulations. Make sure you get enrolled here in this 25-set jackpot hunter from 1 to 4. It's going to be a super great one.
Oh, yeah, and remember, when you guys play Pilot Games, your community wins.
Good luck out there, guys.
See ya.
Second place, one away over at American Legion Rice with 27,000 points. With 38,000 points, though, it's our reigning champion and still #1 player in Jackpot Hunter Happy Hour Edition. It's Yags 370 over at the Riverboat Depot.
Yeah, well, on the location side of things, in 10th place, we got Titan Sports Saloon Oakdale with 32,000 points. 34,000 points for the #9 location, and that is Bleachers in Maplewood. 8th place is Carbonis Pizza CR Billiards in Coon Rapids with 35,000 points. Now with 41,000 points in 7th place, we got Municipal Liquor Store in Akeley. 6th place, it's the American Legion Shakopee with 46,000 points, really closing in on that 50,000 point club. But with exactly 50,000 points in that 50,000 point club in 5th place, we got Corner Bar in Goodhue, a top location in multiple standings. 3rd place, we have a two-way tie between two top locations, American Legion Rice and a Riverboat Depot in Sartell. They both have 58,000 points. 2nd place, it's Pappy's Cafe 2 in Coon Rapids with 62,000 points.
Wow.
But then that #1 location has been really, really hot this season, and that's Country Lounge at St. Paul with 69,000 points, holding on to that first place spot.
Well, 4 to 6, 7 days a week, we play Jackpot Hunter for those happy hours from Monday through Friday. Of course, we broadcast live for those 2 hours, and you don't want to miss a moment of it.
There it is,
53 balls.
Hey guys, and we love supporting charities here at Pilot Games, and every time you guys play Pilot Games, you're giving a portion of that cash to charities, and so we like to spotlight a specific charity every single week, and this week no different, as Eagles Area 2228 in Rochester is our charity spotlight of the week.
It's a great one. They got people helping people. The goal of their nonprofit organization from Rochester is to help the Fraternal Order of Eagles uphold and nourish the values of home, family, and community that are so necessary and seems so often ignored and trampled in today's society. Have you ever thought about how much you could change things just by volunteering?
Oh yeah, well, you can do a lot of things by volunteering, by playing Pilot Games, by giving your time to your community. And so if you want to head over to this location, you can support Eagles Area in Rochester, and all you gotta do is head over to Eagles Area in Rochester. They got great deals all week long. They got Monday a 1/3 pound burger that's $4.25, a spaghetti with meatball or fettuccine alfredo $8.75. You got Wednesday, you got a roasted chicken with mashed potatoes, gravy, coleslaw, and a dinner roll. You can get that for $8.50. Beef and fish tacos on Thursday for $3.50, and a Friday fish dinner with fries, or baked potato, dinner roll, and coleslaw for only $14. So all really great deals all week long.
That is for sure. And just remember, guys, when you play Pilot Games, your community wins.